White bibs. The second you pull these on, you're no longer just going for a ride. No mate, as a cyclist, you're making a bold statement. Right, welcome to the deeply unnecessary yet weirdly important breakdown of the white bib landscape. From entry-level options and loud branded flex bibs to iconic elegance. This is the white bib menu of 2026. First up, branded bibs. These are for riders who don't believe in quiet luxury. No, these bibs want attention, big logos, visible identity, main character syndrome. MAAP absolutely lives here. Tactical looking cargo bibs that somehow make you look like both a fashion cyclist and a special forces operator with proper Aussie attitude. Attaquer, very race focused and aggressive looking with those diagonally placed logos. Sin delivers a heavily branded statement piece that stands out from the pack with its contrast color stitching. And then there's Slopline, Italian rock star energy for those who dare. This whole category says, yes, I care about performance, but I also check myself in the mirror 6 times before leaving. Now this next category is interesting. You remember the traditional black bibs with the white straps? Now there are 2 brands that simultaneously inverted this traditional look, creating white bibs with black straps for the 2026 season. And visually, it does something a bit strange to your brain. It's like turning up to a black tie event, wearing white trousers and a tactical backpack. Giordana and Gobik are both fully leaning into this reversed color setup. And to be fair, it does make the bibs look more serious. Giordana pulls it off beautifully as the choice of technical fabrics looks spot on. Compression, mesh, very pro looking. And a shorter inseam version. That's someone saying, no, I don't fear tan lines, I cultivate them. Gobik meanwhile goes completely sci-fi with it. Graphene yarn, laser cut finishes, sky-high compression levels. The black straps almost make the whole thing feel more aggressive, less yacht club. Still, I can't decide if the contrast looks completely wrong or ridiculously cool, which usually means the trend's about 6 months away from exploding. Quick pause. Sorry, I never introduced myself properly. You're watching Cycling Style by Hoton, a pretty radical channel packed with cycling style, personal grooming advice and disturbing music videos. This is actually the 3rd year I'm laying out the white bib options for you stylish riders, but the starting point of it all was the white bib song, which I made with my mate Lee Hollywood Turner. Here's a link to the music video. Or you might want to check out the coverage we got on the GCN show episode 499. Okay, let's move on. Now this is real style cyclist territory. No massive logos, no visual shouting, just clean silhouettes and terrifying levels of confidence. Black Sheep absolutely nails this. Smooth fabric, discreet futuristic graphics. Looks like the owner drinks natural wine and rides titanium bikes recreationally. Pedla gives similar energy, minimal, elegant, quiet flex with silver logos. And Ale, proper glow up. Super technical fabric and nicely placed seams. Sits perfectly between race kit and designer sportswear. This category looks effortless, but actually it requires extreme aesthetic discipline. One wrong jersey and suddenly you're not minimalist, you're just a bloke in white pants looking lost outside a bakery. Let's be real, not everyone watching this video has sold crypto or owns ceramic bearings. So here comes the budget banger. Nalini keeps it simple, clean fit, proper coverage, no weird gimmicks, just stylish white bibs normal humans can actually afford. Because deep down, every cyclist thought about white bibs. Nalini says, relax mate, you can still look expensive on a budget. In my research for the 2026 white bibs, my eyes went sore, almost snowblind. And having researched these statement pieces for an excessive amount of time, I found myself getting strangely attached to some of the bib shorts, which makes the final category. It ain't easy to explain why, but I believe it has something to do with the look of the fabric, the cut, the seam work, and the level of style these garments radiate. Final category is the premium look. Santini's Unico bibs are pure cycling luxury. Santini logo, beautiful fit, very classy. Castelli makes it look seamless, elegant, and extremely desirable. RH77 leans heavily into luxury with that silky finish paired up with cool-looking graphics. This whole category feels less sportswear and more luxury performance tailoring for emotionally unstable athletes. The kind of bibs you'd pair with mirrored shades and a bike cleaner than your kitchen. And honestly, this is what it's all about. Targeting the summit of cycling style. So, from my point of view, that's the white bib situation in 2026. Some are loud, some are stealth wealth, some belong in Milan Fashion Week, but one thing's certain, white bibs have become the stylish cyclist ultimate confidence test. Because once you wear them, you're basically telling the world, yes, I care about style. And no, I will not be explaining myself. Anyway, if you've made it this far, have a dig around the channel. There's more cycling nonsense for you to explore. Style guides, leg grooming tutorials, and enough questionable fashion advice to upset your local group ride. And I genuinely appreciate it if you leave a comment, share an idea, or just join the chaos. Right then, now you stay safe and stay stylish.